Hello everyone, welcome back to the Moonshadow Mystery channel. I, as always, am your host, Moonshadow Mystery the Changeling. I don't have an entertaining video for you today. I just wanted to make this video real quick in order to inform all my viewers out there that I do in fact have a few videos I am working on. I know you're used to seeing me post 1, 2, sometimes 3 or more videos in a week, but as you probably noticed, I am trying to change my video style to a more enjoyable, entertaining, colorful way as opposed to just seeing me here in my office with the headset on. So I can, and as you've probably noticed if you've seen my review of Lunar Eclipse from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, my new style is in order to try and allow me to show clips, images, references, so that it's not just me yada 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 yada. After all, we already have the storyteller to do that for us. And it's not always as fun as it seems. And besides, children, we all know I'm not as entertaining as Three Dog Bow Wow. That's right. I actually do have a few, like I said, a few videos in the making. One of which is, of course, my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 64. Now, the reason it's a little late is because I am still working on the video. Now, hold on just a second. I'm trying to find where I wrote down the name of the episode. Crud. Well, I've lost my notes. No big. But yeah. So, Dragon Ball Super Episode 64, I'm actually working on a couple of different videos for Fallout. As you probably noticed from my little nod to Shoddycast's Storyteller series, and I will post a link in the description for Shoddycast for the Storyteller series, because it's actually really enjoyable. I recommend watching it from Season 1, Episode 1, because they've been at this for a few years now, and it's really enjoyable. If you're into Fallout, or have just gotten into Fallout thanks to Fallout 4's release last year, but don't quite know all this history of it, don't quite know everything about it, Shoddycast is one of my personal favorite places to go. The Storyteller series in particular is extremely informative. I might review them at some point, might not. If you want me to, feel free to go check them out and let me know if you want me to or not. I'll be more than happy. But again, the other thing I got going on, other than just a generic Fallout video, and I'm not sure how that's going to go yet, if it's going to be me reviewing the Fallout franchise from my perspective, since I've played like every one of them minus one game, and that one game being Brotherhood of Steel for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And the only reason I've not played it is I've not been able to track down a copy. If you know where maybe I can find one to add to my collection, to give it a try, give it a playthrough, feel free to post it in the comments below, because I've been looking for ages and not really had a whole lot of luck as far as reasonable prices and whatnot. But not important. The other thing I got going on, as you can probably tell, is I want to do, and I am going to, I've actually working on the script for it a little bit in the references, but I'm going to do an impersonation video. Now, this video is not going to be just one character. It's going to be me doing impersonations of a few different characters in the Fallout universe. Either ones like the Storyteller from the Shoddycast videos, well-known characters like Three Dog from Fallout 3, Supreme Ula Tabitha, who is not to be trifled with, from Fallout New Vegas, maybe Codsworth from Fallout 4, depending on how I can do the voice, I don't know. But there's a lot of things I'm planning on doing, and that's part of why it's taking me so long to get videos out right now. Now, as you probably noticed, just a few days ago, I did post a couple of new videos to try and help fill the gap. Those videos were me impersonating two band members of one of my favorite bands of all time, the UK's own Gorillaz, the brainchild of Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett. For those who aren't aware, Damon Albarn is the frontman of the other British group Blur, while Jamie Hewlett is most well known for Tank Girl. It is an amazing comic book. I highly recommend reading it if you're of age. It is not a comic for little kids. It is a comic book that only people who are adults should read because it's got a lot of innuendo and a lot of references not appropriate for little kids. So I'm stressing that now. Parents, those watching, if you want to check it out, please check it out. But please make sure your kids don't get all of it because it does not pull punches. Like, period. It's fairly graphic. And honestly, I don't want to condone anyone who is not of the proper age reading it. I realize with the way the media is and the way a lot of entertainment is these days, that's hard to do, but let's try and prevent that, okay? Anyway, and if you're into cult classic movies, the Tank Girl movie might be up your alley, but fair warning, even for B movies like, Super Mario Brothers movie, Double Dragon movie, etc., it's not that great. And that has no impact on Jamie Hewlett. That's just how they handled it. They did not handle it right, which is a shame. It had a lot of potential. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super, episode 64 video. I am planning on doing videos for the new Steven Universe episodes as they air. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a reaction video and my first thoughts like I would normally do, or if I'm just going to do one or the other. But Gem Harvest and 3 Gems and a Baby, I will be doing some sort of video on them as I get around to them, when they air and when they become available for me to be able to get a hold of. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to be the style like recently because I don't quite have that figured out yet as far as doing it with these videos, but I'm working on it. If you have any suggestions, any freeware or anything that can help me out with it, please comment in the section below to help me out. And again, I have watched Dragon Ball Super episode 65. I was tempted to give my first thoughts video as I used to in order to fill the gap, but I really want to try my hand at getting episode 64 out first. I don't want to put them out of order if I can help it, with the exceptions of previous videos that I've not already covered. Like I do with my past 2 reviews. Oops. Well. Anyway, like I said, there's just a few new projects out there. And hopefully you can get around to them. Well, hopefully I can get around to them so you can get around to them. You know what I mean. But, with all that out of the way, now that you know, and now that I'm doing one for Fallout, and I've already done one for the demo of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to get around to doing one for the main game of Sun and Moon for a long time. And that's because, again, as many of you probably know, I am unemployed. And unfortunately, I don't have the funding. I wish I did. I have really been looking forward to it, especially with all the new information that's come out about it. For those who aren't aware, who have not seen any of the new trailers, you are going to be able to challenge some, and even team up with, some previous characters from previous games and generations. Like, I'm talking about the champion of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, Red and Blue from the original games, and so many others. This is going to be one heck of a game, and I am so excited for it. If you get a chance to play it, if you get the money set aside to play it, please do so. Please enjoy it. And I know that for a while they had a special release for Volcanion. At least I think the name's Volcanion. Basically, the unreleased final Pokemon from the most recent generation. The first ever water fire type. There was a special release going up for it. I missed it, unfortunately. Again, unemployed. And even though GameStop was giving the Pokemon cards out for free, I'm not going to waste what gas I do have doing something for leisure when I need to save it for trying to find work. And I am, priorities. But anyway, I do have a lot of other games and stuff I can review. Probably not in the best way, but a lot of things I can. But if you have any suggestions for me, any at all, feel free to let me know them down below in the comment section. Any games, movies, television shows, comic books, anything at all, let me know. I am still doing my own thing, trying to find my own stuff to work on, but I do appreciate your input, and I look forward to trying to make some of your suggestions happen. Cam Barrage, one of my few consistent supporters, has made a few suggestions in the past, and those videos are available. You know, my expectations for the My Little Pony movie, my expectations for the continuation of the Equestria Girls series, etc. But also, if you have anyone you want to hear me try and impersonate, based on some of my previous videos, like where I attempted to do Genie from Aladdin in my tribute to Robin Williams, my Discord impersonations. Yeah, 2D from Gorillas. Murdoch Niggles in Beats Play Gorillas. Oh. Maybe Maximilian Pegasus. Oh, 3 Dog. Bow wow. And you're listening to the Moonshadow Mystery channel. Sorry. Again, I'm looking forward to doing the next one because of some of the other things I do. But if you have impersonations you want to hear, song covers you want to hear me try and do, and I will try and do them with audio as I'm able. I can't guarantee how good they're going to be, but I will try. Just leave those in the comments section down below. And as always, in the video description, there are a few methods in which you can contact me to leave more detailed suggestions. You know, ways in which you can get in touch with me, where you can provide your feedback, and even get a chance of getting some first looks, or rather first listens, to some stuff I've been working on for previous content. You know, basically audio clips that I've been working on for videos in the format that I've been trying to convert to, as well as rehearsal pieces, trial pieces, whatever. So if you get a hold of me in some of these ways, and show an interest in it, I'll try and get you some of that content, just as a special thanks from me to you for your input and your assistance and support. So those means in which to contact me, which again you can see in the description below, I'm going to bring right up here in the way that I did in a lot of my previous videos. You can poke me on Facebook at facebook.com/darren.self.12. Message me at Skype at Moonshadow Mystery. Remember, if it says Darren Self in the parentheses, you know it's me. Check out some of my artistic creations on greatdragonsaru.deviantart.com. You know, there's a lot of stuff I've done there artistically. You know, hand drawings, paintbrush stuff, photography work, a lot of stuff, so feel free to check that out. You can follow me on Twitter at Moonshadow_Mist. Or you can message me at the Gmail account associated with this channel, selfdarren1@gmail.com. And again, my Patreon is unfortunately pending right now. Again, unemployed, no bank account, no credit cards, whatever. So, that's still a long ways off. Not that anyone out there wants to support me financially, I don't blame you on that. Money's still tight. So, anywho's, there's all kinds of methods in which you can get all of me. And again, all kinds of audio work that I've been working on that I'd be happy to let you hear. Again, I've done a few song covers already, including a demo of Glass of Water that I did with background music. Unfortunately, trying to do it with music is a lot harder than you think. John Delancey has my full respect for keeping up with the tempo as well as he did in Three's a Crowd back in season 4. I mean, that was impressive work. But anyway, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking a moment to listen to this vlog about some of the channel updates, some of the projects I have in store. And again, feel free to leave your comments and suggestions down below or in one of the contact methods previously mentioned, which again will be in the description below, along with a link to Shoddycast's Storyteller videos, for any who are actually interested in checking that out. As always, I'm Moonshadow Mystery the Changeling, telling you don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a safe, enjoyable, productive week ahead. Take care, and goodbye for now.